Craig went out one night.
That's one for the blooper reel.
The music will not be going on for the improv. Thanks everybody for your input. I believe you've got this one wrong. I want to be having, for the duration of the whole fucking improv, for the whole thing, whether I know I'm got an upbeat bit or, you know, no. The answer's no. He went out one night to the pub and he got quite drunk and he lost his fucking phone, couldn't order a taxi, lost his wallet, couldn't flag a taxi. So he's just walking all the way up the road and he heard this. So it's the middle of nowhere. Industrial estate sort of bit, and he heard this. Ruff, ruff. And he thought, what was that? It's probably nothing. And he kept walking, and he had this. Ruff, ruff. He's like, that sounded like a dog. He turned around, couldn't see a dog. Probably nothing. I'm going to walk on for a third time. And then he heard, or maybe a second time, and then he heard, ruff, ruff. And he's like, it sounds like it's in pain. She went, hello. Hello. Where are you? And there was a brick wall. He climbed the other wall. He just meant to take a peek at it, but he fell at it. And he looked about. And it was all dark, like he was in a tunnel. But the ground was wet. I was like, wait a minute. You had a wee... ground was all, you know, kind of wet and... It was spongy, but anyway, he took out his knife. Always carried a knife. He got it these days because everybody else has got one. And he went, I'm just going to stick my knife in the ground for you know, just to sort of keep it there for a wee bit. Don't want. Sometimes I don't like carrying it in my pocket. I just like putting it into the ground. I'll stick the knife into the ground. It's a good way to just, you know, because it sticks in the ground. Knives do. And when he did that, he heard this. And the whole ground moved, and he went, wait a minute, is this like Star Wars? Or the Empire Strikes Back, whatever it is. Am I in a giant dog right now? And he went like that. Right, open up. Open up. Let go. Let go. Drop it. Drop it. Let go. Drop it. And he was in a giant dog's mouth. It opened. It opened. And he got out. And he turned around, and the dog was... The head itself was the size of a football pitch. The rest of it was in proportion gigantic. And he went like that. Did you just trick me into jumping into your mouth? And the dog looked... a guy came up, a bigger guy, like, you know, sort of like a giant in proportion to the dog. And went like that. He wouldn't have... it wouldn't have been him. He didn't mean it. Just an accident. He didn't trick you. He went, all right, and Craig went like, all right then. And here's the thing. Craig went like, all right then. And he went away, right? But then he turned around And the dog was like this. In other words, the dog was suspicious. So that fulfills that part of the request. You know, suspicious, sort of suspect, you know, that kind of thing. The end, but wait, there's more. When Craig got up the road, he fell asleep, right? Because he was steaming. And he woke up and he thought, wow, that was a crazy dream I had. A giant dog. And he looked to his side, and there was the video case, VHS, for Empire Strikes Back. So he thought, I must have watched that before going to bed, and I dreamt that I was inside the myth or something. That's what it must have been. But then he looked out the window to go like that. Oh well, it's a new day. But there in the distance, he saw that giant dog. And the dog was looking at him. And the dog was like this. So that's how he knew it was real. The dog was like this. Excuse me a second. Don't tell me, twice the price of the next pet food, am I right?
Something that would appeal to any.
The dog looked like this.
Cody, did you have some chicken breast today? Huh? You know you did wrong? Are you sorry for it?
The end to a story, because it happened, alright. Is that the Improv's deed already?